You know, I'm glad you received the free invitation I sent you, because I did so want you to be here tonight. Now let me ask you something. What does it matter if you beat me here and then send me back to that makeshift prison of this world if it doesn't matter to me? I've won anyway. You've already seen that I've proven my point. Gamera's been driven mad. The simple animal who pretended to be some kind of intelligent hero has been returned to his true self, a monster. In doing so, I've demonstrated that there is no difference between anyone else and me. Whether it be human or kaiju, even the sanest of minds can be driven to the brink of insanity. All it takes is one bad day. That's how far the world is from where I am. Just one bad day. You had a bad day once, too. Am I right? I know I am. You had a bad day, and just like that, everything changed. Living as a giant monster, trying to save every insignificant little human life that there is, it doesn't hide it, it screams it. You had a bad day, and it drove you as crazy as everyone else, only you won't admit it. You have to keep pretending that life makes sense, that you can make the most of what you have, and that there's some point to all of this struggling. God, you make me want to puke, I swear. I mean, what is it with you? You come from a race of destructive monsters who terrorized this world for years, and yet you attempt to stray as far from that road as possible, preferring to be some kind of black sheep in the fold. But what drove you to do all of this? What made you what you are now? A long-past mate killed by the military, perhaps? A brother carved up by some rancid kaiju, maybe? Or perhaps it had something to do with your dear daddy's passing. Something like that, I know. Something like that. Because a long time ago, before your father even hatched from whatever egg he crawled out of, something like that happened to me. Something terrible, something awful, I think. To be honest, I really don't remember what happened exactly. You see, all I really get are glimpses and flashes, and they get all mussed up together in a topsy-turvy wave of visions. Visions I can't even tell are real or just made up in my head. So basically, sometimes I remember it one way, or sometimes another. I guess that's what that sort of trauma does to you. But then again, if I'm going to have a past, I'd prefer it to be multiple choice. But either way, my point is, I went crazy. When I saw what a horrible, cruel joke the world truly is, I went absolutely nuts. And I'm smart enough to admit it. So why can't you? I mean, you aren't unintelligent. In fact, you're so much smarter than any of the other brutish beasts that come before you. That much I should say. So you must see that I'm right. Yet still you persist. But don't you get it? By clinging to reality, you're denying the reality of the situation. I mean, Has it ever... have you ever... no, have you ever considered how often humanity's come close to World War III over a flock of geese on a computer screen? Do you even know what caused the last World War? An argument over how many telegraph poles Germany owed its war debt creditors. Telegraph poles? But it just seems to me that you're a fucking idiot. Don't you understand? It's all a joke. All of it. Everything everyone's ever valued or struggled for, it's monstrous. A gigantic proverbial gag. So tell me, why? Why can't you understand? Why can't you see the truth of the funny side? Why aren't you laughing?